We live in the era of the perfect illusion. Today, we are sold the idea that we have absolute control over everything. An app to manage our sleep, an algorithm for our finances, a 5 a.m. routine to dominate our day. We feel untouchable, the architects of our own reality. In this state of mind, spirituality, and specifically Istighfar, saying Astaghfirullah, asking God for forgiveness, feels like an outdated concept. To many, it's just a backup phrase for weak people or those who have done something terrible. Why ask for forgiveness when you've got everything under control? Until the system crashes, anxiety catches up with us, the economy wavers, all the doors slam shut at the same time, and our ego hits a brick wall. Suddenly, our brilliant intellect and perfect control are useless. We find ourselves at rock bottom, crushed by the weight of a world we do not control at all. It is right there, at the breaking point, that a centuries-old technology steps in. When the ego is shattered, we are finally ready to listen. And when you look at the foundational text, you realize that Istighfar is not a punishment. It is the reset button for material reality. Take the prophet Noah, addressing a people at the very bottom of their own valley of despair. He hands them this equation in Surah Nuh.
فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا وَيُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ أَنْهَارًا.
The act of humbling oneself literally unlocks the economy, abundance, rain, agriculture. And it goes further. In terms of raw vitality, when we stop carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders out of sheer arrogance, our energy skyrockets. This is the promise of the prophet Hud.
وَيَا قَوْمِ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ ثُمَّ تُوبُوا إِلَيْهِ يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا وَيَزِدْكُمْ قُوَّةً إِلَى قُوَّتِكُمْ وَلَا تَتَوَلَّوْا مُجْرِمِينَ.
Add strength to your strength. Istighfar doesn't just bring us back to zero, it elevates us to a higher level of awareness. We understand that asking for forgiveness is not reactive. It is a proactive shield against the next fall.
وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيُعَذِّبَهُمْ وَأَنْتَ فِيهِمْ وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ مُعَذِّبَهُمْ وَهُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ.
That is exactly why the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, repeated this invocation over 70 times a day. Istighfar wasn't just an emergency fix, it was the daily, spiritual maintenance of a pure heart, keeping a constant and perfect connection with the Creator.